I don't know. I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start talking. Um, I was leaving work and I got a notification that Wade was going live tonight, and so I clicked on it to see what it was, and the what the live is about just upsets me so much because how many times have we all seen Wade show proof of this disease he has? Hey, y'all, just started talking because I don't have a lot of time. I'll lose service before too long. I got a notification at work and it popped up that Wade's having a live, and I seen what it was about, and I really don't I don't agree with it. The live that he's doing. Not that I disagree with Wade. I don't agree that he should have to do that. It makes me mad that he feels like he needs to prove that he's got this horrible disease that's literally eating his body. Personally, he doesn't need to prove anything to these idiots that follow. They are as idiots. Harlow, that says he doesn't have cancer. And says she has cancer, and then she doesn't, and then she does, and then she doesn't, but she wants to call him a liar. And then you got Melinda, who is a CNA and takes care of people on hospice. And if you do, then you know that there are some people on hospice that just decided not to do any kind of treatment anymore. And they can live for a while on hospice. And if she actually paid attention to the people she took care of, she would know that. Or if she was a decent person and did her job, she would know that too. And then you got, Austin reacts. And, when Austin first came on, we all supported him. And I really felt sorry for the guy. I thought he was mentally lacking a little bit. And I was like, I wanted to give this guy a chance. I think I even shared a couple of his things maybe, or commented on them, tried to boost this guy's, views a little bit, liking his things. And I really felt bad for him because I thought, he's trying really hard. You could tell that there was a little struggle there. But now, fuck this guy. You know what I'm saying? He's getting online saying Wade does cancer and that he's just a junkie. And if you have the mental capacity to say the things he's saying about people, then you have the mental capacity to take the backlash from it. So that's how I feel about him. So the fact that this is the kind of people that Wade feels the need to explain or show proof of things to, it just really makes me sad. It really, really makes me sad because my family adores Wade and thinks the world of him. And we, worry about him all the time, and we want to see him, be here for as long as he can and be okay. And for people to poke fun at and say that he's faking and all these things just makes me sick. Just makes me sick. I don't, what kind of sick humans do that? You know what I mean? It's just disgusting. Especially somebody who has a job where their job is to take care of people like that. I really hope that the people that she takes care of are taken care of well, because if that's her outlook on people who are sick, then I feel sorry for all those people that she has to take care of. Because somebody said something like, oh, CNAs, all they do is change people. All they do is change. And I've got to say that's not true. I was a CNA, And CNAs know more about the people that they take care of than the nurses do. They spend all their time with them. Good ones do. Spend all their time with these people because they are the ones that bathe them, that change them, that everything they need, they call CNAs in there, and CNAs talk to them. And you fall in love with these people. You become part of their family. And so there's more to it than just changing them. You don't get to change them and walk out of the room. You feed these people. You are their only means for living sometimes. And you develop a bond with these people if you're a decent CNA. But I feel sorry for the people that she takes care of, honestly. I really do. Sorry, y'all. Wade was texting me. I was trying to see what it said. But I absolutely adore Wade. And I absolutely have. My daddy used to say, you shouldn't hate anybody. You shouldn't hate people. You cannot like what they do and you cannot like their actions, but you shouldn't hate anybody. And I've apologized to my dad 1,000 times since he's been gone. And I'm going to do it again. I'm so sorry, Daddy. But I literally hate Turkey Boy and Melinda. And I hate anybody who thinks that the things that they do are okay. I literally hate them. Does hate consume my day? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Anybody who says if you have hate in your heart that you just need to let it go, it takes a weight on you, it does all this. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It absolutely does not. It doesn't consume my day. It doesn't make my life any harder than it just doesn't. I'm still happy with my family. I absolutely love my family. We have very good times together. And hate doesn't play a part in my life. I can say that I hate those people and still go about my life exactly how I do. And that's what my dad says, Savannah, Georgia. That's exactly what my dad says. But you get to a point where the things that have happened that he has done, there's not one speck of him that I feel like has any redemption in it. So, not at all. He has no remorse, nothing. There's not 1 ounce of good in him. And all these people that follow him and jump right on that bandwagon, I just feel like are just as sorry as him. But maybe maybe I'm wrong. Since it doesn't consume my whole life, maybe it's just that, I hate the things they do. Maybe, but I don't, it doesn't take up an ounce of my day. I may get on here and talk about it. And I'm not angry. And I'm just talking about it. But, yeah, my dad said that too. Forgive, just don't forget. And people say you have to forgive to be able to move forward too, and I just don't think that's true either. I don't think you have to forgive. You have to let things go for yourself. Forgive the person. I really don't think you have to totally forgive the person. I think you have to let things go for yourself. Not let things that upset you consume you, and I've learned how to do that. So, I've learned, for a long time I held on to things and held them in, and I've learned how to not hold them in and not, I've learned to just let things roll off my back. Exactly, that's what I do. So, like I said, I'm just really sad about, I'm gonna, watch Wade's live tonight, of course, because I support Wade no matter what. I'm there for him, and it's his decision, ultimately what he does, and I hate that he feels that he has to tell these idiots or show proof to these idiots that he has a terminal disease, and they're not gonna care. they're not going to care. They're going to say something stupid like it's fake papers, it's not real. This man has an actual port in his body, and it's there, it's physically there, and I'm sure dipshit Melinda will find some medical reason for him to have that other than, for chemo. So, oh, and I understand, so trust me, everything you're saying is exactly what my dad says, exactly. And I do agree to a point, but I hold nothing in. I mean, I really don't. Robin, I 100% agree. I talked about that earlier with Gotcha Man thing. But I think there's something going on there, and I don't think he's going to be arrested for filing a false report and also for turning in those voicemails that he knew was not his, When he knew those voicemails were not Gotcha Man's voicemails. And so that's false too, and he should definitely be in trouble. As much as he's done in that town, I don't understand why this guy, Mike guy, like I said, he's got to be like their biggest snitch, or he's got something on that guy. I mean, it's all it could be. It's got to be one or the other. Oh, he'll never apologize, ever. He has no conscience, no remorse, nothing. I watched Gotcha Man's video that he did, explaining everything, and I'm telling you, this guy, Gotcha Man, nails it. He nails that guy to a T. Everything he says that he is 100% correct. It is exactly how he is. He is a leech on society. He's a scammer. He wants to live off the system, and it's what he's doing, and it's working. Hey, fucking you have a blessed weekend too, and it's working. He's found this, he found this woman who will work and keep him up, and she gets Section 8 and food stamps, and he doesn't have to work. Bullshit, he has a jobby job, I don't want to hear that. No, you don't. And even if he does, for what, 2 weeks? He got confused. Yeah, exactly. Come on. We know he's stupid, right? Blessed Mama too. We know he's stupid. But he got confused. Come on now. So that's an excuse? So, since he got confused and they filed those charges against somebody, so anybody who goes and files charges against somebody should be able to get by with saying they were confused and not have be in trouble for making false allegations, right? That's how it works, right? They should never be in trouble. All they gotta do is say that, act like they don't know what they're talking about, pull the dumb bit, like, I don't understand, I don't understand what's going on. Oh, I have to have a timestamp? Oh, I don't understand what you're talking about. So if that works, then that's all we got to do is say we don't understand, right? But he's so smart. And then I got a clip of his video telling people how to handle being swatted. First of all, you probably should be swatted before you want to tell people how to handle being swatted. You literally had 3 cops and then 1 left. You had 2 cops at your house doing a wellness check, a welfare check. So don't do a video on how to handle being swatted and what to do. And I'm still waiting for him to release, wait and see for his information, since they were the one who had him swatted, and he hasn't done that yet. So he just kind of forgot about the fact that he said that they 100% did that to him, and now all of a sudden he's not even talking about that anymore. He's saying it's some other guy. But I guess accusing them, was okay too, and he didn't say he was wrong about that either. He's definitely doing favors, Savannah. Definitely doing favors. There's no way that he is doing all these things. Give it to me. And having these people file false charges against somebody with very little evidence. Give it to me. And I just don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand how he's doing this. He's got to be the best rat they have. He's got to be. He's got to be their biggest rat. Like, who all is he turning in? He's got to be turning everybody in this small town in. He's got to be. It's just disgusting to me that this, because I know the Tennessee Accountability came in my live earlier, and he's like, he didn't threaten him. Well, in a way, Mike Endicott did threaten Gotcha Man, because he was like, well, you know, you can just leave him alone and blah, blah, all this will go away. To me, that's a threat. Well, if you leave him alone, all of this will go away. That's kind of bullying somebody, which is a threat, right? Which is not okay, especially by somebody in that kind of position. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't. And the way he was defending Turkey Boy blew my mind too. He said, hey, give me the video of him on your dad's porch. So Gotcha Man gave him the video through his YouTube channel. And, well, you just gave me access to all the things you've said about him. But that's not what you asked for. You asked for the video of him going to your dad's house. He never even said anything about this guy going to his dad's porch. He never even said anything. All he cared about was, you gave me access to your channel. Just quit talking about him. Leave poor little Johnny alone. No. We're never going to leave him alone. We're never going to. I'm personally never going to leave him alone. I'm never going to leave him alone. And I personally think Gotcha Man should never leave him alone. I think he should talk about him until he feels like he doesn't want to talk about him anymore. Because that guy has said horrible things about his wife and his daughter. And horrible things. And nothing Gotcha Man can ever say will be as bad as that. So I feel like until he feels like he doesn't want to talk about him anymore, he should talk about him all he wants to. And the fact that a DA in a town, I think that's what he was, the DA, wants to tell him, just shut up. No. You know the law, buddy. No, we're not shutting up. We're not shutting up. We're allowed to say whatever we want to do. Because if that guy can get online and call people pedophiles and say they're grooming people and talk about people's dead kids and say ugly things about women the way he does and all that, and wish death on babies, then no, we're not going to quit talking about it. Because if he's allowed to do that, then we're allowed to say whatever the hell we want to say. And we're going to say whatever the hell we want to say. So, Austin, keep eating your crayons and getting, you know, all the courage you need from the red, blue, and green. And we're going to keep talking, and you keep making your dumbass videos that make absolutely no sense. But you need to go back to kindergarten, buddy. You need to go back to kindergarten and learn how to speak before you ever talk to me again. But you guys, I'm home. I'm going to see my family. You guys have a great weekend. And I'm going to try to get back on here, but I definitely will be watching Wade's live with a broken heart, because I love Wade and he does not need to explain his cancer to anyone. I love you, Wade, and I'll support you no matter what you do. But I will definitely be watching your live tonight. You guys have a good weekend, and I will see you guys later.